There has been a controversy surrounding the concussion replacement that the Indian cricket team had against England in the penultimate T20I of the 5-match series. There was Harshit Rana who replaced Shivam Dube because the Indian batter in Dube, he had suffered a blow to his head, then he suffered a mild headache, and that's why Harshit Rana was approved as his replacement for the second innings, and that proved to be a game-changing factor for India because he took 3 wickets and India went on to win the series against the visitors. Now, Morne Morkel has basically joined the discussion after England skipper Jos Buttler, Nick Knight and Kevin Pietersen, they all disagreed with the decision that had been made by the match referee to approve Harshit Rana as the replacement for Shivam Dube. Now, Morne Morkel, he's joined the discussion. He said that Shivam Dube had a headache. The decision was made by the powers above me, which is obviously the match referee, Javagal Srinath, who happens to be a former India speedster. We got the green light to go with Rana. So basically, this rule does have some kind of a loophole here. So Shivam Dube is more of a batting all-rounder. Basically, it means that batting is his number 1 prowess and bowling is definitely his number 2. Now, in the second innings, the role of Shivam Dube would really have been that of a bowler, a medium pace bowler. And that's why when the Indian cricket team went to the match referee Javagal Srinath with the options, that's where Harshit Rana was approved as a replacement. But then, ideally, it could probably have been a Ramandeep Singh for that matter, because Ramandeep Singh is more of a like-for-like replacement for Shivam Dube, because in case of Dube and Harshit Rana, there is no comparison at all. Dube is good on his part, and same basically goes for Harshit Rana, but then Dube is more of a batter and Harshit Rana is more of a bowler. Now, Morkel, he also specified the reasons behind India's success in the T20I format. He said that it's right execution key to India's good run in the format, partnerships in all departments, a massive factor. So we look at India's massive run that they've had in the T20I format. They won against Afghanistan earlier in 2024. That's where the great run started. Then India went on to win the T20 World Cup in the USA in Caribbean conditions. Shortly after that, they defeated Zimbabwe, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, South Africa in away conditions, and now they have continued their winning momentum against England. It's basically down to the fact that India have adjusted to all conditions well. They have all bases covered, and whether it's batting first or bowling first, India have ticked most of the boxes, and that's why their winning percentage in the last 1 or 1.5 years in the shortest format is above 90%. Well, moving on, Morkel also had praises for Hardik Pandya's superlative 50 that he scored in the Pune T20I. He said all credit to Pandya. He showed his experience, a senior player within the team, stepping up at the right time. Before this match, there were fans who were tweeting about the fact that Hardik Pandya, the finisher, is finished in the T20I format. And they were basically referring to the 2 knocks that he had played, one against England, that basically came in the 3rd T20I at Rajkot, and the second was against South Africa in the Haibeha T20I. Both were relatively slow knocks. In Haibeha, he scored 39 of 45, and at Rajkot, they were about 40 of 35 balls. But then Hardik Pandya's recent record also speaks for himself. He has done well. Also, got going from the word go in most of the innings, and that's what he showed in the 4th T20I in Pune, that he played a blistering knock and said that he's here to stay in the Indian cricket team for a long, long time, shutting the doubters in some style. And last but not the least, Morkel had some good things to say about Shami, a good news for the Shami fans. He said Shami has been bowling well, he's hitting the glove hard, the wicketkeeper's glove hard. He will probably get a chance in the next game, and more than likely, Shami will get a chance because India have already wrapped up the series, and to get into rhythm ahead of the ODIs and the all-important Champions Trophy, India would hope to give Shami one more chance in the 5th and final T20I at the iconic Wankhede Stadium. Now, Morkel has obviously, spoken his thing about the concussion substitute controversy that surrounded the 4th T20I. And obviously, there would be differing opinions. There is definitely a loophole within the ICC rules. But then this is not the first time that this has happened. And definitely, this is not the last time that this has happened, that ICC rules are being criticized by players. So what do you think about Morne Morkel's take on the Concussion Sub controversy that's basically there in the India versus England 4 T20I? And do you think that Mohammad Shami will get a game in the fifth and final match of the series? You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the exciting updates and analysis from the sporting world. Until then, on behalf of my producer Pawan, it's Siddharth Gulati saying goodbye.